championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the North Texas Mean Green, taking on a playoff team from last year, the UNLV Rebels. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Winstrom. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Championship game with a pass. Caught in the flat of the running back. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big games, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. And they're going to throw now on first down. Catch made on the outback. Breaks loose at the 25.
This game has gone from 0 to 60 in a hurry during the first drive for this offense.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. On first and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short game on the play. Offense ramping up the tempo now. No huddle. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made on the left side. The quarterback quickly, a short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Out of the gun now on third down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come off empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. Looking to chuck it again. Moves out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Ball down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth and making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Trying to pick up the ball on the ground. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Offense rolling the dice on this fourth down call. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to try out the field goal team. Makes it look easy. Breaks the scoreless tie here. Makes it 3-0. Try out the field goal. Kicker out there again to move it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. Outside the 25. Here comes the handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30.
That's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from a running game.
The game makes it second and medium. Dropping back. It's Cobb. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They have to make some adjustments there. Maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
To hold the 30, this is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the shotgun, they'll hold it off. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard. It'll be fourth down. And one team makes its way onto the field. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. Second down play.
Pretty good game here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Gets the ball in the opposite's head, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's That's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Got a man. Control. Big play. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Keeping it on the ground here. Powering forward.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Catches made behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down at the 7. Completion moves him closer to the goal line. The offense sets up for the 1st and goal. Now moving the receiver now before the snap. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. They finally corral him after a run.
The real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Touchdown, Ravens. They finish off the scoring drive. No surprise there, but it's a red zone touchdown for the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. They may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies and provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
0.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is the offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack. Game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
You bring him down to the 32-yard line. Gain sets up a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. The pass is intercepted. Takeaway for the defense. Tackle made on the return of the takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 37-man.
Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
The pass is intercepted. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. At the 10 now. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, New Green.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum change.
Got momentum scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
North Texas, 7.
Now it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Last one more play here in the quarter. And the single back takes the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Well, Kirk, it's UNLV with the lead now. At the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far.
UNLV, 10. North Texas, 7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They'll look to throw it here on second down. And this is caught. The defense grabs it after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back is not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They're going to throw for it on third and short. It'll be a no-full first down right now at the 43. A new set of downs after that completion.
Third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that throws the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain in first down.
It's a comeback. It's a solid beat. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we had a long drive how much it would allow them to rest, go out, and play down that football.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. The offense going to hurry up.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get first downs. What are they looking at now? Third and inches, it looks like.
So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Gamble offense on the field, going for it on fourth down. He'll hand it off. He moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on fourth down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks. But not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown.
There you go. That's the advantage of having a mobile quarterback on full display right here. Breaks away from the pocket, uses his speed to threaten the defense, and then eyes his target and delivers a strike for a touchdown.
PAT gives him a 10-point lead, 17-7.
UNLV 17, North Texas 7.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Interception he threw in the last possession. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He finds his tight end for the catch. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice game, getting closer to midfield.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down.
Here we go.
Quarterback drops back. He's got it in the open. That play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
Some RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Defense surrounds him. It's a short gain in that situation.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
And that catch is hauled in. He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
Pressure is coming. He lets it go on the move. Now let's pick off. Down after a short return. Sets up his offense.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He makes the grab. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 to try to get this drive going.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
Tackle made after a big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Important second down play coming up. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. And now the defense able to bring him down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Come up on third down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Out of the gun now on third down. Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. He does not connect on his first throw.
Third and short, the offensive coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here, just not able to hit it.
You need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has that ball. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
Boy, these guys have come in with an aggressive mindset, and it's definitely paid off. They're now 3 for 3 on these fourth down conversions. Good job of keeping these drives alive and building up this lead.
closer to the mark. It's a big pickup after the catch. More importantly, holds on to the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to run the ball again.
They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. From the shotgun, inside handoff. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Bites into the open. Past the 50. Now past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, North Texas. A crucial pick six.
The safety here just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback play for
UNLV 17, North Texas 14.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining in the first half play. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Completion to the tight end. And a good timeout call by the offense after the play.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The pocket breaking down. Quick just as he throws the ball.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about size. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exact.
Looking deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly. Third down, but now he brings up fourth.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
No, kick it away here. Choosing to return the punt. The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he throws his third interception of the day. He goes down with a chainsaw down just before halftime.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Tries the right with a quick throw. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And he's got it. Can you believe it? What a kick. And that will do it for the first half here. Now has our halftime update.
North Texas 14.
All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Moves the ball up to the 30. Offense right now playing the tackle down.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
He's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. The right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. And these yards.
So second down after the incompletion. He'll hand it off. Tackle after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up little big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
That's a fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And moves the football to the 27 and their first down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Puts up the first for more. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
Touchdown, Mean Green, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
What a threat to this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and moving away.
21, UNLV, 20.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the UNLV offense back out there. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made across the middle by the running back.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Passes the 45. He brings him down. It's a big play. All the way to the 43. Back-to-back short plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking to throw it on first down. They give the running back a push in the pass game. Catch it over the middle. Tackle made. The game moves the ball to 30.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Now they call it one. Tiny space at the 20. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time, or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area. Decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Second down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the ball.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You get a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe hold first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
All they need is a field goal to take the lead, but they're going to try to punch it in here on fourth down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. And that will give them the lead now.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
They now to try for the two-point conversion. On the ground, punching in for the score. And tackled there by the defense. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they'll check him out. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So the touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. They get it down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he drops back in the gun. And it falls incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. Pass caught. Puts into space at the 50. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. Well run. Touchdown. Green.
Just how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball, they're running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Coach decided to keep the offense out there, go for a two-point conversion, and extend the lead to 3. And they're trying to punch it in here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
27. UNLV 26.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start on the 25.
Big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
On the move now. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. We'll take a deep shot. Oh, that one's picked off. Cooks
right in the middle.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Ball down after a short gain. That'll wrap up the third. And it's North Texas on top so far. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Fourth down, look at a throw for it. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, North Texas. They connect for 6.
Chris, not shocked at all that they threw this football to his receiver, especially on fourth down. They needed a play. He delivers, but instead of doing it downfield, he shows you what he can do after the catch to get it into the end zone.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Now rolling out to his left. He'll run it into the end zone. The 2-point try makes it 9 there. And from that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it around.
unlv 26.
Now he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Downfield shot. Is incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Quick throw to his receiver. Well, the freshman is lucky that didn't get picked off. Tough situation with the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Quarterback, pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On third down, he drops to throw. A short pitch and catch to the tight end. They get it down, but the game moves the ball to 36.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Handoff from the shotgun. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. Second down after that run in the previous play.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Good throw. Catch made on the outside. And at the moment, the gain is good enough for a first down.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Running at the top of the pocket. He's hit Rose and throws it.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Tries to get it to the running back. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Steps out of bounds after a nice gain. Finally, some show of life from this offense.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, unlv. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. Here we go. It's what you're for. Fourth quarter, run possession game, conference championship on the line.
Well, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, and all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
33.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Mean Green offense is back on the field now. On 1st down, it's play action. Signs it with throw. An exciting spin move, but doesn't produce much of a gain. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
That completion makes it second and medium. Different personality from the linebackers now. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Goes out of bounds after a solid gain.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This offensive line's got to do a better job of calling. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier. Absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So behind the sticks on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here we go. 3rd down and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. It's caught.
And the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They get a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Finds an open target on the left side. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to 32.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock. But these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Reach the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back. Trailing here late. Closing in on the conference championship. This offense trying to wind down the clock and secure the W. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking to scramble. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He's wide open, look out.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
First and goal. They play this right, they can pretty much put the game on ice. Stopped right there at the line. Now timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. It's a second and goal play for the offense. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Mean Green.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point up and good. That's big. Makes it a 2-score game with time running out. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there reporting away.
UNLV 33.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Is showing. Looking for a late deep throw. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity of possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. Working clock with the ground game. They test the middle to get stuck. That one goes nowhere.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. But it's almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage and hurried.
It's up for second down. Same run again.
Chris, you know, the spread error over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really learn their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the defense steps in here to call time with 12 seconds left on the clock. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. They're going to run it. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down.